So next instrument for our discussion is simple spirometer machine, or student's spirometer, or student's vitalometer. Okay, this instrument is a cylindrical instrument having some pulley and some corrugated tubes are attached. So this instrument as such is used for determining the vital capacity of a person. Okay, so here we have a mouthpiece with the help of which we blow the air inside. Okay, and the air is entrapped inside a container or inner container or float. So depending on what point it is stopping, so there are some calibrated values over here which gives you the exact value of the vital capacity of that person. Okay, so this instrument works on the principle of buoyancy. Okay, so there is water in between these two cylinders, okay, which displaces, whenever we are inflating air, it displaces the air or so the water that is present inside this inner cylinder, and you tend to get a raised float or bell, and you're getting the values. Okay, so let's learn about the parts of this instrument. So the simple spirometer or simple vitalometer, let's start from the base. Okay, so it is standing, so let's start from the base. So it's standing on 3 legs. Okay, so the legs are attached to a leveling screw. Okay, so we have some leveling screw. We can level the screws and it stands on the surface desired. Okay, if you look closely, the bottom part is called as the base of the instrument. Now the base of the instrument is connected via the help of a metallic pipe to this corrugated pipe. Okay, so this corrugated pipe is attached to a mouthpiece. So the mouthpiece that we have got is made of metal. Okay, so along with that, if you look closely, this instrument at the very back part we have a screw. So I'm not being able to show you. So there is an outlet pipe over here. So whenever we are inserting the water, we are inserting over here. Okay, it stays in between these cylinders and it is trapped over in this container. Okay, if we are desiring to remove the water, we can just open the outlet pipe and the water goes out. Okay, or we can also remove this pipe. So there is a 2-directional valve over here which ejects out the water. So the base, the 3 legs are there, the leveling screw is there, the metallic rod is there at the base, then the corrugated pipe, then the mouthpiece. Okay, then we have this part is called as the outer cylinder, which is made of metallic, which is made of steel. Okay, so in between the outer cylinder we have a float. Okay, sometimes this float is also called as your bell of the instrument. So it looks like a bell. So if you take out this cylinder, you will get this cylinder to be hollow inside. Okay, so it is making a direct connection with the inner of the outer cylinder. Okay, along with this, the inner cylinder or the float, this is called as the float or bell of the instrument. There is connected a metallic cord. Okay, so there is a metallic beaded cord which is going over calibrated dial over here, or spring, or having a spring mounted indicator. So this is called as the pulley. This whole assembly is called as the pulley of the instrument. Okay, having calibrated dials with spring mounted indicator. Okay, so this is an indicator which is spring mounted, and this is the pulley of the instrument, and this is the metallic bead. Okay, now attached to the pulley, the thread is going over this pulley and going inside a metallic rod. Okay, so this rod is called as the counterpoise system. It counterbalances the weight of this bell. Okay, so this is the simple spirometer or simple vitalometer for you.